Good morning, it is another day of working in the shop, and we have arrived at the moment you've all been waiting for. We are back on the Spud truck.
We're back, baby.
I'm back, baby!
And we're bringing the sauce.
Oh, that was close. That almost got me.
Don't waste the sauce. Oh, we gotta figure out where we're at. I know where we're at. Jake, it's gonna be a long and arduous day. The first thing I want you guys to do is get the front brakes done. I want the brake hoses and the brake pads installed.
All right, well, let's break and get this done.
It smells like WD-40 and liquid wrench.
Ooh, stings the nostrils. All right, well, let's get these brake pads on.
There's some big old calipers on there.
Oh my goodness. I'm getting too old for this. Man, that thing's heavy. All right, this is the splitter. We've got to get it put where it goes. So I'm just kind of holding it in the air here. Then I'm gonna look at it.
Look at it. Just look at it.
And if it looks right, I'm gonna weld it in. If this falls down, it will break everything it hits, including itself. How's that?
That looks good.
Okay, go bump it up.
Got a new can of sauce today, guys, and it even has saucy directions. It said, put sauce right there. Okay.
It smells terrible.
We might need to taste it.
That's it. That's like your opinion, man.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't smell fresh.
My dad told me to cut out some plates, so I'm cutting out some plates. They're 6 by 6 inches, and they're going somewhere on the transfer case or the doubler. One or the other.
Close, the splitter.
The splitter.
When we were putting these anti-wrap bars in, I got a phone call from Rory and he says, hey man, you put those links upside down. I thought he was just joking. And then one night, I was sitting there envisioning everything working, and I'm like, oh, these are upside down. So these need to be under tension instead of compression. That's a simple fix, but we might not even need them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave them off, and then when they become a problem, we're gonna fix it. And that's the opposite of what we do with Peanut. When Peanut becomes a problem, we just give her hugs and kisses.
Hide on that. You're in my personal space again.
Dang, Rick, getting smoky over here. It's getting real smoky.
All right, unfortunately, these guys are out of here.
All right, we have got to build mounts for these now.
The holes are for weight reduction.
Yeah, they are. Speed holes.
Speed holes.
It's the afternoon, so the whole place fell apart.
I'm just eating peaches.
So I brought in some fresh peaches. We're gonna have some peaches and cream for dessert today. Or a break? I don't know, dessert I guess. For a break.
I'm trying to get the splitter mounted in the truck before the day's over, and we're getting some resistance in the form of peaches and cream and just afternoon blues.
If you've never had this, you gotta try it next time you have peaches.
All right, this looks like it's in the right place. We got the splitter tacked in there. It's hard mounted. We don't have the rubber mounts in there yet, but we will have them in the future. The problem is it's quitting time and everybody wants to go home, except for me.
All right, so have you seen, we have busted this thing, we have broken this thing.
Oh my goodness.
And now it's just sitting here waiting for some parts. Jake, what are we going to get?
I think we need another one of these, Colin. One less busted.
Right now, we're on our way to go pick up a bright red Grand Cherokee, and I've got the title. Oh, I see it.
Is that it right there?
There it is. That's
man, that's a unit.
Look how nice that thing looks.
Dang. Woo! Oh, this thing is minty, my man.
Oh yeah. All right, let's see if the AC works. Oh yeah, she's got AC too.
Dude, we're gonna chop that thing. You guys don't know it yet, but we're gonna chop it.
This is pretty nice for 2,500 bucks.
This is pretty nice for 2,500 bucks.
It's got 160,000 miles on it. Dang. It just started smoking a crap ton and the transmission is feeling weird. So right now I'm limping it over to one of the side roads. We're gonna go grab the rollback and come pick this up. This is not how we thought this was gonna go. All right, we made it back to the shop. Rig's still on the back, so I'm calling that a win. We're gonna get this dropped off, let these guys take care of it, and we'll come get it later.
Smoke taillights. If you ever buy a vehicle with smoke taillights,
No go. All right, we got it dropped off. Everything's good. We're gonna head back to the shop.
it is a new day in the shop and Matt is gone. He's on a marathon. He's been working all weekend on recoveries. It's just Caitlin and I at the shop today. So today we're gonna break and we're gonna get the shop put together somewhat.
Let's do this.
Oh, I like your accoutrements, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
This is Caitlin's work equipment.
This is my tools for the day. Nice. Woo.
Okay, we're gonna get this shop in operating condition, and the first thing we have to do to get that, I think tools is a good start. I'm gonna take all these toolboxes, clean them up real fast, and start organizing tools. There's some really cool features about the shop too. While I'm cleaning this up, I needed a vacuum, and we have this crazy little guy. Check this out. Supposedly this thing stretches 60 feet. Let's see. Holy smokes. And we got vacuum action, Caitlin.
That is awesome.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that is much better. But we still got our work cut out for us. Jordan just keeps showing up with these Harbor Freight boxes. There's a wild calling right there, wheeling one in. So we got the toolboxes all straightened out. Then we got more toolboxes unloaded, but there's one big problem. See all this mess? We gotta take care of that mess. All right, we're gonna get the front of the shop straightened up, then we'll catch up to you and see what you're up to.
All right, while everyone else is doing other things, Caitlin and I are gonna set up some office furniture for the videographer room.
Look how awesome this is. Colby is finally getting his own office.
It's my own office. It's really the camera equipment storage facility and charging bay. So that's what this is for.
So the MORR just got back today. Matt and Colin were out on the Arizona Strip doing a job, and it's usually my job to go through the work vehicles and make sure they're all good. And if I was a detective, I would say those boys were out doing a field repair. They had a jack, they had tools, everything's kind of scattered around here. We got some soft shackles, Colin sweater, trash. Yeah, it looks like these guys were out doing recoveries.
All right, we are back. It's a fresh new day. We're back on the spud truck. We got a couple things going on under here. We've got to get rid of this. We don't need it anymore. This is for the old carrier bearing.
I'm gonna be pulling it out. He ain't gonna be doing the dirty work.
I'm gonna be doing the tinking work. So we've got some stuff to do here. We'll be putting this in here. We got some over here we've got to be doing. And then some other bracing. It's gonna be real strong by the time we're done. It'll be spud worthy. Some would even say it will be spudward.
This is really nice. Here, come here, guys. Let me show you what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna be able to weld underneath here, underneath there. I'm gonna be able to put my tabs on underneath here, and my tabs up on top of here. I'm gonna be able to get to all of this. This is gonna be nice.
Yeah, that's right in the way. We got a drive shaft going right through.
We could just cut a really nice hole in it.
Hey, Peanut. Oh, you're gonna be so pretty when this is over. I'm not gonna save you. In fact, I encourage and support.
Everyone's favorite day is dog day when the dogs are clean for the day.
And they get loved. Like everybody's holding them, everybody's hugging them. And then by the end of the day, nobody's hugging them and they're wondering why. It's because they're all dirty again.
Oh, that looks nice. Put it back there.
A little bit more off of that one. I gotta see if Doug's home because he had me order this Clark's Corvair, like the super trick pan for his Corsa, and I want to go over and put it on for him. Looks like we're just gonna surprise him. Since we're going to Doug's to work on Corvairs, we're gonna roll there in Corvairs. All right. We should play a little game of can they keep up with the Spider. Not every car here has a turbo.
You finally have your daily driver back.
It's nice. I've been getting up an hour early to go to work and driving an hour to work every day. His son racing?
To be able to race his son.
Oh.
In a 60s Corvair.
I guess. All right, Doug's not here, but I know how to put a Corvair oil pan on, so we're gonna do it.
Look at this thing. Ralph who? Colin, don't even look at it. Just keep on walking.
Hey.
The finest Corvair just showed up.
Little old lady
From Pasadena?
Pasadena. The Shoop song.
Colin's over here amazed with Doug's collection.
Dude, I'm just going through Doug's collection of rock and roll stuff. Look at that, 1958, 1957. This stuff's sweet.
I need a hammer.
Hammer?
Ooh. All right, so this is the deep sump pickup. This was manufactured, or this was designed, developed by Auto Parts, which was an awesome Corvair racing company through the 60s, 70s, and 80s. I think Clark's bought all of Auto Parts stuff sometime in the 90s. And this is a good product. It stood the test of time. There's a stock one. And what's happening is this stock one sets on the bottom of this pan, but the pan we're putting in is deeper, so this sets on the bottom of that pan to get the coolest oil. Okay, I need a die grinder. A little bit of clearance because it's so tight. There's different thicknesses of gaskets. We're using the thinnest one because that's the one I like, which means we have to clearance the pan just a little. Perfect. Okay, let's get the gasket. Doug's gonna kind of be like, now I don't have anything to do.
You know, if I was still in high school, I'd ask Doug if I could take this to prom. I never thought I'd drive Doug's vehicle. Like, this is awesome. This is mind-blowing.
Yeah, he doesn't even know you're doing it. That's mind-blowing too.
I'll put gas in it. And it's quiet. We're gonna pass Doug. He's gonna be like, "That's my car."
All right, we just gotta check for leaks. Then our work here is done. Looks dry to me. We'll tell Doug to do his. I don't know what we're gonna tell Doug.
We came, we worked on your car, we drank your beverages, and then we drove your car.
Yep. In case you're wondering if Caitlin can drive a manual, yes, she can drive a manual. And just like that, look how clean Peanut is. Oh, everyone's gonna give you cuddles back today, Peanut. Well, that's very, very, you smell very nice.
One time a month, only. There you go.
Yes. Hi, Peanut. Hi, Peanut. You're no longer shedding. Oh, don't no lickies. No licks.
Bolts and nuts. Look at this setup they got for us.
Wow. This is life-changing.
There's a lot there.
Oh.
I approve of this.
Look at this. We even got a zip tie holder on the side.
Got threaded.
What?
Fred?
All thread? You guys brought this?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, there's 31,000 pieces of hardware in this setup. It's a big setup. This is the biggest bolt kit we actually sell.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot here.
Hey, look at that. For us Padawans.
Yeah, for the when I say I need a 3/8 bolt coarse thread, you're like,
It's usually like,
is it a 10 millimeter? Is that what you want? Ooh. Jamie, we can put your car back together after we hit that coyote.
Yeah. That'd be nice after it was him. I was just a passenger.
I don't even know. We're gonna have to spend a day just
looking at it.
look at that. Nutserts.
Oh, sure.
I can give you a quick rundown.
Yeah.
Basic, it's a plain Jane quick rundown. Yeah, so this setup it goes from 1/4 to 5/8 inches, coarse thread, hex cap screws, and then you have your fine thread, the matching. Then you also have flange bolts. Flange bolts start right here, 1/4 through 1/2 flange bolts.
Oh, this is automotive stuff right here.
Chain bolts or wherever you're using them. And then we have metrics, it's M6 through M16. And then it comes down, we have metric flange bolts. Then we have the socket, we have some sockets in here, and then all the nuts and washers to go with it. Coarse and fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And do you know what's the best thing about bolts and nuts? When you empty one of these bins, you just scan to reorder.
Yeah.
Then Andy and his team will send you what you need.
Yeah, so like for instance, 1/4 by half, you run out of stock, you come right up, scan that QR code. No internet in here, but no service, but that exact size will pop up. You can add 1 year card, 100 year card, however many you want, check out, and they ship right to you. Makes reordering super simple. Everything we sell comes QR coded. And then maybe a setup like this is too big for you. We stock over 500 different bolt kits of all different sizes, from this to even those drawer kits to just bag kits. So it's not just these big kits. I think he passed out. He's so excited.
Dude, I'm just enjoying the new shop. This is awesome.
You and Peanut. So if you want to get stuff too, you can go to boltsandnuts.com and order up your set, whatever size you need for your shop. Let's get it done.
It's not even a box shape.
I remember a box shape. I don't think we have the steering arm for this.
What's inconceivable?
Like right now, I'm filling a gap bigger than the Grand Canyon. Lanta! This side's done though. Look how nice that is. The welds aren't the prettiest, but you know what? It's gonna hold. That is a splitter mount. I had lost all train of thought. Why'd you bring the camera out? Now the splitter will have a safe place to sit and won't fall off. that right?
How does that look? Oh man, that looks good. That looks really good.
You even gave it a bump test.
Yeah, I don't think it's coming off. I've been trying for a couple days to get somebody to weld these on for me. I could have just done it for myself, but I don't want to.
I never get to weld, so this is fun. I think I didn't do as good of a job, but I think it'll hold.
Okay, I think we can lift it up from here, Colin. That's what I think we can do.
I have full faith in you guys.
I can't even make my sleeves tight. What makes you think I... Okay. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Do this. Okay. All right.
All right. On. You're on. You're good. Now we need to get those pucks underneath it.
It's easy.
It's easy.
Yeah. Okay, Colin, trade me places or whatever. I'm out. Just tired of coming up with words to express what I need done. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. Okay, Caitlin, will you go get me the pucks?
Hey, Dylan. Yes. Will you do me a favor while she's doing that?
Yeah.
Will you go on the bottom of that fridge, bottom right? There should be a Dr. Pepper there, flavored as coconut.
There's not.
Did you drink it?
Does it say Rhett on it?
No.
Oh, then I didn't.
Go see if it's there for me, please. Oh, we're using it. Or is it there?
Yes.
It was there,
I can't open it with closed.
but Rhett's
Here, I'll
wasn't.
open it.
No, wait, no. Listen, all right, I'm all for the dad. But he
my
takes too much, all right? My candy bars, my Twinkies, and now my Dr. Pepper. And this stuff's hard to find. It's the coconut.
We had to buy that in Penguich, like at the interchange.
Yeah, Mom bought like 3 cases of it. You took a serious gulp out of that thing. Good grief.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, look at those, Caitlin.
I got 2 options.
Those are nice.
There should be one more of these. Okay, Colin. Time for you to slide those in.
Those holes do not look big enough.
They are, 'cause we're using 1/2-inch bolts
Hi.
instead of.
Peanut?
Gotta come back your way, to the back of the truck. Take them gloves off.
No, I don't want to get them dirty. Peanut, I really need you to go away. I
Okay.
love you.
Tight fit.
But that's what we want.
That's what we want.
What do you think, Ed?
I think it's looking good. Come here, Peanut.
Thank you, Ed.
Quite the dog.
All right, so here's the drive shaft lesson. We got a drive shaft that connects there to here. We have a drive shaft that connects from here to here. Then a drive shaft that connects from here to there. And then a drive shaft that connects there to a carrier bearing, then down to the back axle. And that's how the drive shaft do. Now it's time for a few weights and measures of the spud truck. All right, our breakover wheelbase is 130 inches. Okay, so in the middle of that 130 inches, we are 22 inches off the ground. So that gives us a breakover ratio of 11%. Our turning radius wheelbase is halfway between these two back axles, and that's about 150 inches. This is definitely going to be our worst turning vehicle in the entire fleet.
Oh no. That's saying something, because some of the vehicles do not turn.
Looks like you've caved before.
Okay, let's remember those numbers. We'll put them up on screen and we'll show them some other numbers so we can kind of get an idea. So let's go out and look at something. The MORR has what you would consider an incredibly good breakover, even though it's got a really long wheelbase. It doesn't have a good breakover for a long wheelbase. It just has a good breakover. Okay, so the MORR, oh, it's 118 inches. Are you in the center? Why did I think the MORR was like 125? Oh well, let's say it's 119 inches. We'll just go right there. So we're 18 inches. So the other one was 22. So it's the ratio is actually not too far off from the MORR. The Banana is such a short wheelbase. We wanted to check out the Wrecker. Let's go look at some of it, see its breakover. Now the Wrecker is the worst breakover we have in our fleet at the moment.
But it's also one of the most nimble.
Yeah. The rear steer makes the breakover less of an issue. But this is a 156 inches, but we'll show it on tape just because. So the Wrecker is 156 inch wheelbase, 155, somewhere in that range. And the breakover is going to be 2 inches lower than where that. Oh man. So the breakover on it's less than 21 inches. So I'm not worried about the Spud truck having a bad breakover angle at all. For those of you that are wondering what a breakover angle is, a breakover angle is when you drive over a point and when you get hung up when your wheels are off the ground. If you have a bad breakover, then you can't go over the top of anything without getting stuck. If you've got a great breakover, man, you could just drive over stuff. Corvair, bad breakover angle. Race car, almost as bad as the Corvair. Peanut, excellent breakover angle.
Yes.
Okay, what's your wheelbase? 18 inches, and then measure breakover now. 13.
13.
That's pretty good. Too bad.
Not too bad, Peanut.
And that brings us to the end of today's weights and measures with the Spud truck.
What's your vehicle's breakover angle?
Or your dog's.
And that also brings us to the end of today's video.
Thanks for watching.
All right.
Could have sworn I left it in there.